Okay, come to us. Okay, Light Ifrit, Master of Magic Power skills finally unveiled. Before we start, what's up, everybody? Before we start, they changed this. In the last patch, they changed this. This was already data mined. His original skills were already data mined. There's YouTube videos of people, hackers, of course, that got him and were playing with his skills. His first two skills did not change. In the last patch, they changed his third skill. It used to be AoE damage based on attack speed. All the different YouTubers knew this. We talked about this before. We've mentioned it many times. We should have seen this coming, that they were going to change things last minute. This is Com to Us we're talking about. We should have seen it coming. But now it is a totally different... What used to be a good unit for arena offense is now a good unit for RTA. Okay. Of course, I mean, it kind of makes more sense. They want to promote things for RTA. They want to change up the RTA meta. So, Light Ifrit, let's test out. Well, I mean, we can't test him out yet. Let's see what he does. Let's talk about what he does. The first two skills, exactly the same as before, right? Mega Smash, Triple Crush, same as Thessarion, same as Theomars, same thing. Master of Magic Power passive steals one beneficial effect from the target and applies to all allies after the attack. Steals applies to all allies. When I first read this, I thought that this was every hit. So I thought that the Triple Crush, like let's say you have, for example, you're going up against the Wusa and a Feng Yan, and Wusa's got his buffs up, Feng Yan's got his buffs up of the regen, the counter, and then Wusa's buffs of immunity and shield, and you could Triple Crush into the Feng Yan and steal 3 of those. You can't do that. You steal one thing. Otherwise, I mean, that would have been even more super overpowered. But this is still super strong. So let's see what he does. I mean, this is a meta changing. Let's turn off the music, because it's got its own music. Okay, the monster that you've been waiting for. Check out the elite Ifrits. Some people say Ifrit. Some people say Ifrit. Some people say Ifrit. No one says Ifrit. No one says that. Okay, so he steals it. And then after the attack, he gives it to all of the allies. After the attack. And it's only one per turn, right? So multi-hit, still only one. Only steals one. Okay. So let's see. Let's compare him. Let's put the music back on. Let's compare him to some other things that are already currently in the meta. I would say he is a combination of a few things. He's kind of a combination of, like, of course, Theomars and Thessarion, because he's got the same first two skills, right? And he's got a passive that does stuff. He's also those and Chilling and Martina. He's more similar to a better version, just straight out a better version of Chilling and Martina. Steals it from one enemy and applies them to your entire team. Let's take a look at a tier list. Let's take a look at... I got this right. Okay, so this is Fwa's tier list. This is recently updated. Lols. SSSSSS. 5,000 million S's on Yenhong. I think when he made this list, Yenhong destroyed him that day. I don't know. I could see that being the case. But anyway, let's take a look at where it says A tier. You have Chilling right there. You have Chilling already on A tier. Now, Chilling... this guy's basically just a better version of Chilling. Let me take this off. Which one is that? That one. Okay. So he's Chilling just does himself. Multi-hit, speed break. Okay. Both passives, both do it as a passive, right? Chilling's already a usable unit, already one of the best. This guy's got element advantage. Well, I mean, not element advantage. He's element neutral, right? Light unit, element neutral, not a water unit. Plus has Nat 5 base stats. I don't know what the base stats are just yet, because he's not in the, like, you can't actually see his stats anywhere. He's got Nat 5 base stats. He's got element neutral, and he has a defense break in his skill set too. Defense breaks, a lot of people that do RTA with all the different support units. One of the reasons people like Vanessa is because she has a speed leader, but also still, I mean, they like the passive, of course, but that she's got a defense break in her thing. Usually they use things that they're like, oh man, I wish I had a defense break with this. I wish I had a defense break with that. And they're like, okay, one of the reasons they like Vanessa is because she has a defense break in her skill set. He's got a triple hit. I mean, this shakes up the current. All the double immunity is basically gone. It's like your opponent picks a Wusa, you're like, cool, great. Guess I have 3-turn immunity now. I'm gonna pick Light Ifrit. Like this absolutely changes so much. Let's look back at this tier list, right? So he's already guaranteed better than Chilling because he gives it to the entire team. He gives it to your entire team, not just yourself. So he's at least at the tier of Vanessa, Veladrul, Amelia, Bastet, Ciara, Etha. In this tier list scenario though, but a lot of people think Chilling is really solid for RTA. I used to use Chilling all the time in RTA, right? So Chilling is already a solid RTA pick. This is a better version of him. So this is one of the better RTA units before even coming out, just because he's a better version of Chilling, and Chilling's already something that is meta relevant. Also, let's take a look at let's take a look here. I'm on my Europe account, by the way, guys. I'm also on Samsung with side sync. We'll talk about that in a future video. But that's kind of a new thing that I'm trying out. Anyway, Martina is also used in 4-star RTA. Already used, right? Already used. Also, sometimes used in regular season too. So, used in Special League and in regular season. This steals beneficial effects. It could steal more than one though. But you do need a Chakram Dancer. Well, you don't need a Chakram Dancer, right? You don't need a Chakram Dancer for it to work. But you steal for the Chakram Dancer as well if you have both of them attacking together. This is already a relevant unit. Chilling and Martina are already both relevant units. Now we have this. You don't need the Chakram Dancers. It just steals it for everyone. So, I mean, super OP. You still ruin. I mean, I feel like you ruin him similar to, of course, Chilling and Desarion. Maybe a hybrid. Fast, probably on Violent Revenge would be nice. I could see him being on Swift too. I could see him absolutely being on Swift. So, oh, track is not available. Gotta love that that music. But anyway, I could see him being on Swift high speed, Violent high speed. Go before your debuffers and DPS units. Absolutely, there's a few viable builds for him. You can build him as a speedy, just support utility unit with a defense break. But I think you build him like, basically like a Tessarion now. Like try to go hybrid, like speed crit damage, HP could possibly be a very viable high level RTA set for him, and try to make him like super tanky, but still have good accuracy and still have potentially good damage output. So I could see maybe people building him closest to Tessarion, because you still need accuracy, you still want to have some damage because you want to be able to kill things with it, and good speed because you want to get a lot of turns to apply his passive. So potentially Revenge as well. So Violent, Swift, Revenge, Focus, all really nice things for him. But oh my god, he's just a better version of already relevant stuff. So anyway, guys, I'm just gonna keep repeating myself now. This guy's a really strong unit. He's one of the better light dark nat 5s for RTA, and everyone gets him for free, which I guess is a nice way of Comtois trying to balance things more for making RTA accessible to more players, especially people that don't want to build Chilling. Chilling is good though. Chilling is good. Okay, but anyway, that's it for this one. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Really fun stuff. Of course, I'm gonna get him as soon as he comes out. I'm already almost all the way there. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your comments in the comments below. I will see you as always in the next one.